Hello there, I'm Dominic St-Pierre. Just wanted to quickly show you what you would get exactly if you were to pre-order the book. So at this moment there is 116 pages ready. If you have a quick look at the content of the book at this moment, uh, so the introduction is not done, so you would start at chapters 1, which is in fact chapters 2 in here, but we go into smaller detail of Go and web programming in Go, etc. So this is a good introduction if you have not done any web programming with Go, or even if you did. We are looking at especially HTTP handlers and whatnot, to prepare for the chapters 2, which is where we are going to build a web engine. So in this book, there's no third-party dependencies. We are building our own small web engine. In fact, it's basically just a router, but yeah, this is there. The next chapters is all about unit testing and try to balancing the test with building a software as a service or a startup. You might just want to validate your idea, so you have to be careful not to over-engineer any kind of product that you are trying to build. So it's kind of difficult to fight the engineering mindset sometimes, where the entrepreneur mindset should prevail. So it's something a little bit hard, I must admit. The next chapter is all about the data model. So the data package, where we are building a MongoDB, Postgres, and in-memory kind of repository pattern, if you will. Basically, the in-memory is a quick way to make sure that the tests are running fast, and we are also making sure that we are creating some integration tests and things like that. So this chapter is all about the goal of this chapter is not really to make you decide on a database engine or something like that. It's more like this is how you could use Go interfaces to try to build flexible architecture, I guess. The next one is about authentication and authorization. So we are building a middleware where we make sure that each request to our API are authenticated and authorized. So this is important. If you are to open your API to your user, you will want to make sure that that everyone has proper authorization to call your API. The next one is about throttling and rate limiting. So rate limiting is about making sure that your user are not using too much resources by kind of bombarding your API. So you can say, well, at each time I don't want any user to call my API more than, let's say, 60 times per second. And the throttling is all about making sure that you are kind of balancing the number of calls across your user. So you would not want a user to use, for example, 1,100 requests per month, while other don't really do anything. So you kind of set limits, kind of daily, weekly, or monthly limits to your user to say, well, basically with your package you should not call the API more than, let's say, 1,000 times per day. So this is throttling. And the last chapter is the sample chapters. So this one was built first. and this one is freely available. So so this is the content of the book actually, and this book come with source code. So basically, this is a Go project where we are building, hopefully, what will be an easy way for you to have a starting point if you want to build a API or software as a service in Go. So all of those packages were built during the book. So if you want to follow along, one quick advice I can give you is that all chapters add a specific commits and things like that. So if you want to follow along, you can just check out a specific commits and see exactly the code that were that was added at that time. So the master branch always have the latest accumulation of the code. So we have a caching package, a controller, data, and engine. So this is the engine that we built on chapters 2, and the rest, the data package is where we kind of built the data package in the book. So basically, this is what you would get at this moment. So I'd say the book is probably more than half done. I'm hoping for a mid-October release date, but it's not completely sure at the moment. But I just wanted to show you exactly what you would get if you were to pre-order the book. And yeah, if you have any question, please contact me. And thank you very much for your interest.